President Biden dubbing himself Mr. Amtrak while touting his agenda in Kansas City.
I was talking with members about improving cross-state, interstate passenger rail, something I know a little about. I've been doing it for a long time. You know, the fact is that you're looking at Mr. Amtrak here. I've traveled over, this is God's truth, I've traveled over 1,250,000 miles on Amtrak.
Joining us is Jimmy Failla, host of Fox Across America on Fox News Radio and Fox Nation. So he's Mr. Amtrak. Does he get a crown, a sash, maybe? Like
no, he gets a hug.
USA?
Here's why. He's dubbing himself Mr. Amtrak. Yo, you're at a bus depot. This is like me going in and being like, I'm Mr. Pizza Hut at Taco Bell.
Right.
You're in the wrong venue.
You're Mr. Yellow Cab.
I am technically Mr. Yellow Cab.
But you actually are.
The way my radio show is going this week, I will be in a yellow cab tomorrow if anyone needs a ride. No, it's going to be fine. Biden has a lot of folksy charm when he does these things. Like, he's got his old jokes, his folksy Amtrak's tales. What he doesn't have is the votes. You know, because people like Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema realize how reckless the spending is here. And that's the part of this that's so frustrating, is he's out there selling this like it's a good thing, but the CBO has already scored it. It's going to raise inflation. It's going to raise the deficit, and it's going to happen fast. So this is like throwing a drowning man a sofa. Thank you, Biden.
One of the best Saturday Night Live jokes over the course of the last 20 years is when they labeled Joe Biden the Amtrak masseuse. I thought that was the greatest joke that we've seen in a while. Got to get to this because I know you're fired up about Miss Hillary Clinton. She is breaking down in tears while recording, or reading, I should say, the 2016 victory speech she would have given if she'd beaten Trump. Take a listen.
As hard as it might be to imagine, your daughter will grow up and become the President of the United States. I am as sure of this as anything I have ever known. Together, we will make America even greater than it has ever been.
Really should have a better question than this, so go is my question. Have at it, Jimmy.
Personally, I was more moved by Bill reading his list of interns he would have hired. I thought that was more powerful and a bigger emotional investment.
Very touching, yeah.
Stop it, I'm being silly. But shame on them for doing that to this woman, because she has clearly turned into the person you wind up at a party. Do you know what I mean by that? Hey, Todd, go over there and ask that woman about the 2016 election. And me and her are just dying laughing because we know what's coming. She's going to talk for 9 hours. All she's really trying to do in this master class, it's a master class on not letting go. She's broken by this. I genuinely feel bad for her because she's never going to stop running for president. 20 years from now, you're going to be at a Trump rally. They're going to be chanting, help her up. Yeah. It's not good.
She did say that she's not out of politics.
No.
We actually haven't talked. There's been no reason to talk about Hillary Clinton recently, but what does that mean when she says she's not out of politics? Do you think she's going to run again?
Yes. Here's the thing. The old adage is the presidency is a disease that's only curable by death, meaning people who want to be president die wanting to be president. She would be younger, okay, in 2024 than Joe Biden is right now. Think about that. Joe Biden's in his late hundreds, okay? She gets in there. It's not as bad as it sounds.
Jimmy, you know what's so interesting about that? There's poll after poll about who is going to be the Democratic nominee if Joe Biden doesn't run. She's not on the list. I mean, no one's even thinking about her.
Think about it. That's the dark horse move. Do you remember the movie Kingpin?
Did you just start something?
Yes. Do you remember the movie Kingpin when Woody Harrelson's Roy Munson character is done bowling because he has a rubber hand? No. We're going to have a rubber hand Hillary running for president in 2024. I might have to vote for her at that point.
Today's going to be a good day because you just referenced Kingpin at 4:53 a.m. on cable. You mentioned the masterclass. Let's get a little bit more into that. As you might imagine, social media likes to be funny, and they had some fun at Hillary Clinton's expense on this masterclass lesson. Here's Beverly Hallberg, not necessarily known for her comedy, but this is actually pretty good. She'll be teaching you how to wipe an email server with a cloth. There were a lot more. Does she not see that this kind of reaction is going to come when she does stuff like this?
I think she just can't walk away.
Yeah,
that's the
if somebody asked me to do a master class, I would say, heck yeah. I don't know what I would teach anybody.
I was just going to, I could teach you how to cut someone off on the way to LaGuardia. But no, it's psychotic and it's sad. But the best part of the whole thing is she charged them for the speech at the end.
Of course.
They're like, wait, what? How do I owe you $500,000?
Yeah. But I do wonder, I have not watched the master class that she held, but it was teaching people the skills she developed throughout her career, which is why Beverly Hallberg posted that tweet. I mean, what skills would you be teaching somebody?
Wow. I mean, listen, to her credit, okay, she has made a gazillion dollars doing something. I guess honestly, it sounds like we're making fun of her, but the Clinton Global Initiative was one of the greatest rackets the world has ever seen. It was Bernie Madoff without the perp walk at the end. Because if you notice, the minute they got out of politics, the donations dried up entirely, which means the whole thing was a racket. They were selling access. Like Hunter Biden sitting around like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. Although he just did get a 3-carat diamond from China. When you get a 3-carat diamond from China, you know that you've entered the realm of shady business dealings.
Speaking of shady, 12:50 today on your program.
True story.
I will be joining you. We will get shady. We will get loose. I don't know what else will happen, but it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm there. Let's get him.
All right. Are you sure you want to be there? He's getting shady and loose. I don't know about that.
There.
All right, Jimmy, thank you so much.